Today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different, as you can probably see from the title. We're going to be doing a Mario challenge with a bit of a twist. What's the twist? Well, it's code. Gotcha. That's the twist. It's code. So, let me give you some backstory. My friend Garrett and I were playing through New Super Luigi U on an emulator, right? So we were playing through, we got through pretty much the entire game. We get to World 8, and like 2 levels before the last level, the level requires motion controls to beat. So it's like there's these moving platforms that I'll show you a little bit later that are required to beat the level. We're playing on emulator. We don't have motion controls on an Xbox controller. Looking at the level, I'm almost certain that it's possible to beat solo. It's just going to be very difficult. So let's get it started, and I'll kind of show you the level. Okay, so I'll kind of show you the level here. Of course, we'll not be using the acorn suit. So that part, pretty easy. You can just make that jump. That's no problem, right? But then you come up here. You see this bob-omb falling. Okay. And you see that bob-omb falling there. So normally what you do is use the motion controls and get over here. Just like that, right? But without the acorn suit, you can't do that. And so instead you have to time the jump off the bob-omb, but I'm almost positive that it's possible. And so then here we've got the last room, which has lava rising, and a little bit later there's like an electricity section, but again there are these falling bob-ombs. So technically, again, you should be able to beat it. No, ain't no way. Okay, well that's the end of the level, so you can see how it might be a bit challenging to make those jumps, but it looks possible. But that wasn't fun enough, right? That's just playing a Mario level. So I went ahead and wrote this little script. Now you might be wondering, Tim, what does this script do? Well, let me tell you. It listens to the things that I say, and if it detects any of these banned words, it instantly crashes Yuzu. So I have to reopen the game, go back into my save file, and go back to the level, play the level again. Ban chat. It's not a terrible idea. Okay, so as you can see, there's a new banned word. Now I've got a couple strats that I think will help. So the first jump isn't too bad, as we've kind of already established. It's that long jump over.
You said,
we need to hit that
jump. Bye-bye, Mario.
This is gonna be a long stream. Maybe it won't crash. Maybe it won't crash. Hold on. Maybe my script is bugged.
You said, jump.
Oh.
Bye-bye, Mario.
Okay, well, I said it again. Alright, well, now I gotta reopen the emulator. Alright. Back to Luigi. Now I need to not say... Actually, I need to add a banned word. Hold on. Luigi. I should not be allowed to say Luigi. Okay, so as I was saying, I've got some strats. For the initial leap, it's not so bad, but when you have to jump over the guy that's falling, I really have to watch what I say. This sucks.
You said, jump. Bye-bye, Mario.
When did... Hold on, what did I say? This sucks. I can't even play the level. The timing on the first bit isn't too hard. So we've got to... Okay, there we go. Yep. Nice. Okay, so the trick there is to hold for a bit longer so you get more height. Not nearly enough height there. Okay, well, that's the other annoying thing. Is that thing that's falling, you've got to time it so that you hit it on the more right-hand side, because you need all the distance you can get. And jump. All right. Nice, nice. Nope, never mind. Okay. Never mind. Almost nice. Jump a little longer, a little further.
You said, jump. Bye-bye, Mario.
All right, nice. Nice. Yes. Okay, okay. First room done. First room done. That's actually huge. Okay. Okay, focus, 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 focus. All right, so now this is the harder section. I probably don't need this. I'm just gonna die anyway. Clean triple jump for the fans.
You said, jump.
No!
Bye bye Mario.
I died anyway. No. So now it's just that second room that we need to worry about. But I think it honestly looks a little easier. So this might not be as bad as I thought. Because you can make that jump to the
You said,
you can make that
jump.
leap.
Bye bye Mario.
To the guy that's floating down over the electricity. It's just like only one word that's getting me. It's one word. There's no variety. Lock in. Okay, I'll lock in. Okay, let's get back into it here. As usual, max distance. Yep, that's light. All right. Okay. So that I don't really understand. Nice. Okay, never mind. No, okay, okay. Ooh, all right. Can't be fumbling the easy stuff here. Can't be fumbling the easy stuff here. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Don't worry, I'll take a shot every time you say the J word. Okay. Well, drink responsibly. You might die if you do that. Easy. Easiest jump of my life. Okay, yep, nope, all right, okay, yep. That's fine.
You said, jump. Bye bye Mario.
I made it too. There is a word that so accurately describes the action that I'm doing. It's the perfect word. It is exactly the action that I'm doing in that moment. And yet if I say it, bad things happen. Yep. See, I hit the thing too early. So I wasn't able to make the jump. I couldn't get the distance. So I need to...
You said, jump. Bye bye Mario.
Open the Ronald save file. Good. Start the game. Yep. And start the level. Alright. Let's do it. Easy. One try right here. Watch this. Never doubted. Never doubted. I didn't hold the button down. Okay, all right, we go again. Okay, well. I didn't hold it down again. I need to hold the button down. Beautiful. Okay, well, I jinxed it. Come on. Hit it too early. Yep, come on. I was right there. I was right there. That had to have been pixels. I need to zoom in and post on that one. Beautiful. Come on. Oh, that was close. Yeah. Jumped a little bit too.
You said, jump. Bye bye Mario.
Leaped. I leaped a little bit too early. Nice. Poor timing on my part. Wait, would a double be better there? Hold on, because I could do like hop, and I'd get some more height on the second one. There's an idea. Hold on, let me try that. Well, triple's not gonna work. I just feel like there's potential there. But I also need to get up to full speed is the other thing, because doing the double might reduce my horizontal speed too much. Yep. Oh, see, so there was a lot of height there, but no horizontal distance. I don't know if the double jump is better.
You said, jump.
No, I totally...
Bye bye Mario.
Okay. That's good speed. Oh, I hit it too early though. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I think the double jump doesn't really work. So I just need the speed and to time the initial takeoff right. So I hit it more on the right-hand side.
You said, jump. Bye bye Mario.
When? No, when? I think the double jump doesn't really work. You got me, chat. You got me. Ah, that chat message baited me so hard. Oh boy.
You said, chat. Bye bye Mario.
No. I forgot about that one. All right, I think what we need is a certified banger for some motivation. Here we go. That's the one. This is it right here. Beautiful. Beautiful. Here we go again. Beautiful. Nope. Come on. I held left by accident. Oh, I griefed that. That would have made it. Yo? Okay. All right, lock in, lock in, lock in. Lock in, lock in, lock in, lock in. Okay, yep. We're chilling. I have to bait that one out. Oh, I have to bait that one out. Yeah, so if you want more distance, you have to wait until after the apex of your leap to gain more forward momentum with the rotation in midair, which is weird. It's counterintuitive, but I guess it has some sort of momentum canceling effect. But with downward momentum, it doesn't? I'm not sure. Like there, it just goes so much further. Too early. See, like there, I rotated too early, and so it canceled my forward momentum. I couldn't get far enough. What was I thinking there? Come on. Oh, that was close. That was a good one. That was a good one. Okay, lock in, lock in, lock in. Okay, let's just take a moment here to like observe what's going on. Let's dodge this guy. Never mind. Never mind. We reset, we reset. There is lava. Okay. Please. Please go back up. Go back up. Brother. Go back up. I'm cooked. Yep. Oh, man. Hit the roof. Yeah, that's the trick. All right, I've got it. I've got the method down now. Can't hit the roof, and the in-air rotation has to be done after the apex. I think with those tools, I can now beat the level. I've learned all I've need to learn. Okay, well, and also don't jump too low.
You said, jump. Bye bye Mario.
Bye bye indeed. Unless? Unless? Oh, there it goes. Come on. Barely, barely, barely. That was a risky word to say. I'm glad it didn't misdetect it. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna run it. That could have been it. I think to fill the air, I need to tell some stories here because I keep fumbling beating the level. What's a good story to tell? I guess probably open sauce is a good one. So For those of you who don't know, Open Sauce is an event hosted by the YouTuber William Osman. It's basically like a, he calls it an adult science fair, which is pretty fun. And he had a bunch of people come in and be exhibitors, and I was lucky enough to be invited in the first year for my my Among Us AI, which was really fun to show off. And there was a lot of really cool stuff that happened in the first year of that event that sort of never happened again because it was the first year. As an example, you know, it was hosted in San Francisco, and it's always hosted in San Francisco, but in the first year, they had it right on the pier, which was really cool. So you could be at the event, and then, especially if you were an exhibitor that got to like cut the line when you were going in, it was really fun. Hold on. Oh, okay. It was really fun to be able to take a moment, take a break, and walk down the pier. So I remember there was a bakery that was, I don't know, a 2 or 3 minute walk from where the event was hosted. And so I would walk down there and I would get their pulled pork sandwich, and oh man, was it ever phenomenal. I was eating, I think, one of those sandwiches each day for all 3 days that I was setting up as an exhibitor and being an exhibitor. It was just that good. It's crazy because they're also a bakery. They had like bread baskets and things just like on this like weird pulley system on the roof. And so the bread would be like coming around the room, rotating. I don't know if it was decorative or if that's how they like transported it from the bakery section in the back to where they actually sold it. Like, I have no idea. It's a shame too, because this year I won't be going to Open Sauce, just like financial restrictions and whatnot. Hold that thought. No, I was so close. I had to adjust a little bit, and I just overcompensated. Where else was really good? They had like right on the pier, there was just like a Ben and Jerry's like ice cream. I don't know what to call it, like a stand sort of, but it seemed like a more permanent building, which was also cool. I got I think a milkshake there, and that was also quite good. Where I live, there's not really cool stuff like that. Lock in. Let's go. Okay. I don't want to die. I'm a coward. I'm sorry. I did it. Let's go. W. I very so nearly leaped.
You said early. Bye bye, Mario.
No, please. We already beat it. Right as I beat it, it crashed. That counts. That counts. We got back to the home world. That counts. We beat it. Okay. Wow. So it is possible. Man, I was like so close to jumping into that last bomb at the end. Oh, I was gonna be cool and go for the top of the flagpole, but no. I wanted to take that win. I did not want to choke that. Let's go. That is a W. Anyway.
You said jump.
Yep.
Bye bye,
yeah.
Mario.
All right. Bye bye, Mario. Mario is gone. I am leaving Mario. I am going to bed. Thank everybody who joined into the stream. Really appreciate it.